Hi, everyone. Let's get a reading for the week ahead. So, my intention for this reading is for the next 7 days from when you're watching this. So, I have 4 tarot decks, and I would like to roll an astrological or a zodiac sign dice, not because this is your sign, although it could be, but I'd like to just figure out what energy we're working with for the next 7 days. So we have Gemini, and at the moment, Jupiter is in Gemini. And when Gemini is in this very expansive type of energy, it's a really good time to really capitalize on your communication skills, what you want to be known. It's a good time to really speak out the things that are your truth, the things you want, maybe speak your dreams into existence. So that's what I'm getting from Gemini so far. But let's see what the tarot wants to tell us. So, and I'm also getting, oh, there's the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a Jupiter type of energy. So we have Gemini in Jupiter showing up right here in the dice and the cards. But I am getting this idea, this feeling that you're getting some intuitive pings right now. Your intuition is really trying to tell you something. So, but let's keep going with the cards to see what else it wants to tell us. That's the world, but I'm going to turn it over to abide by the YouTube guidelines. So, but that's the world under there. There's the Six of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Tower. Underneath, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Look at all those twos. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Underneath everything is the Ace of Swords. I like that the Ace of Swords is underneath everything because this is a clear indication that communication and the truth is about to be revealed. There's something perhaps that's hidden from you that you don't know. And this is what I was saying. I feel like you're getting intuitive pings about something, but you haven't quite figured it out yet. It hasn't quite dawned on you yet. So, but it does feel like there's something that's coming in that's going to be very healing for you. And that there's something perhaps that you just need to listen to when it comes in that could end up being pretty important information for you at this time. So, but let's go through these cards and see what we're dealing with. I want to make sure this is all in frame. Okay, so we're starting out with this Wheel of Fortune and Two of Pentacles energy. And with this wheel, there's always an idea that you could be, so the wheel continues to go around if you have not yet learned the lesson. And so I'm getting with this Two of Pentacles that you're stuck in some kind of a karmic loop right now. You're repeating patterns with someone. And this wheel really can't turn and shift your destiny until you've learned the lesson. So there could be a person that you're dealing with. I am getting strongly that you are dealing with a person because I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles here. And they're showing up as a student. So it could be that you're meant to teach this person something. But with this Two of Pentacles here, there is this need from your side to set a boundary with whoever you're in this repeated pattern energy with. So if you are dealing with a person that you feel like you keep stepping into the same situation with, or you keep just running into a brick wall with, there is a need to really change up the way you're handling this person and go in a different direction. We're seeing all of these twos here. And again, I was saying, I felt like you're getting these intuitive pings about something. There's some truth in this situation with this Ace of Swords here. There is a truth here, but you're not seeing it, or perhaps it's just dawning on you. You're beginning to see it. The Two of Swords is a very intuitive type of card. The Two of Pentacles is weighing your options. So the Two of Pentacles is, although you don't know which way to go, you're still weighing that out. You're still trying to understand the value of going this way or that. and figuring out perhaps what your long-term position is going to be, because we did see the World card here. You're being asked to focus on completing this cycle. That is what the World card is all about, is completing cycles so that you can move forward, so that you're not stuck in these crossroads of twos energy where you're decision, decision, decision. When you level up and you close out these cycles and you go in a different direction than you usually do, then you're able to really move forward, and there are no more decisions. You've been able to make the decision. So with the World card here, I do think that you have helpers around you. I feel like you have ancient ancestors that are with you. And I'm also seeing the Tower further down in the week here. So I do feel like this is going to be a very significant week for you to step into your power and get assistance from your ancient ancestors who want to help you break out of whatever this cycle is for you, whatever it is that keeps repeating but going nowhere. It's like you're on a hamster wheel and it feels like it's with another person. And with this Two of Swords here, there again, you're really being asked to use your intuition. There's a crescent moon in this Two of Swords card that says you're overlooking something. You're overlooking some important details. So pay attention to everything that's going on around you with this person, because the truth is there. It might be hidden. It might be right in front of you. The truth is there, but there is a really strong need for you to call on your intuition at this time. I think that you're going to be challenged because whoever this person is for you, there's someone that you have a lot of nostalgia for. So if this is, for example, someone from your childhood past, a family member, if this is someone that you have a long romantic history with, make it make sense for your situation, but you're going to be reminiscing a lot, and which I think is what's preventing you from moving this forward, because you keep being called into the past. You keep thinking about the memories. But what this Six of Cups is telling me here is that there's also a need for you to call upon the memories to learn from your past and to change your perception of just exactly what this relationship has always meant to you. And if there were more good times than bad, but perhaps there were more bad times than good. But there's this need for you to really not sweep under the rug the bad times because you have so much history or so much nostalgia with this person. And so this Two of Wands is here representing what the rest of these twos are saying, that is going to be your challenge. You're going to want to give this person another second chance. But it feels like with the Wheel and all of these twos that you have given this person 1,000 second chances is what this feels like. You've given them many chances for reconciliation with the Six of Cups. You've given them many chances to make amends, but it feels like they're not learning. So with this King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, the message that's coming through here is pretty strong, that you are definitely going to be stepping into your King of Wands power this week. You're going to start seeing things very clearly with this Ace of Swords. And it may be what you were hoping for with all of these twos, that you didn't want to make a decision until you had clear, hard evidence. Well, this Ace of Swords is telling me that your clear, hard evidence is coming in this week, which is going to empower you. You're going to take this Ace of Swords and it's going to just cut right through any cloudy judgment that you had, anything you couldn't see here, anything that your nostalgia was creating illusions around, anything that's unbalanced or distorted. It's going to become very clear to you, even though this person around you is showing up as a Three of Pentacles. Even though they're trying to present themselves as a cooperative energy, you're going to see right through that with your King of Wands power, that you're going to see that this person perhaps has done too much. And there's really no coming back from the things that they have hidden from you. And I say that it looks like they're hiding something from you because this Ace of Swords was underneath the deck. So this is going to be a very powerful week for you, in the sense that you're going to get some truth that's going to really empower you, give you that hard evidence that you've been waiting for, because then this Tower is going to come in, which is what I was feeling, that with all these major arcanas on this top row here, the Wheel, the World, and the Tower, this is your ancient ancestors coming in to say, that's enough. This person is not learning their lesson. This person was in your life to be the student, to learn this karmic lesson, but they're refusing to do that. Regardless of the reasons that they're refusing to do it, they are refusing to do it. So this tower has to come in to really help you to, and I think that the tower is coming in as this truth where there's no denying anymore for either of you what was hidden, what was done in the past, whatever is the illusions are, make it make sense for your situation. But I also want you to know that you're not alone. This is definitely your soul family is here. Ancient ancestors are here. Your tribe has been called in. You may have even asked for help in this situation, but this tower is certainly going to come down around this person because they just haven't learned the lesson and their time was up. The tower is always a card of time's up. You took too long. You didn't do it. You didn't do the thing. You didn't listen to your intuition. And that person's time is up now. So let's clarify everything. This feels like a very straightforward reading so far, but let's see if we can get some more energies for you. But this is going to be a powerful week. Something very strong that was hidden is about to come in. And when I said that, I saw 1111 on the timer. So, but let's get some clarifiers in here. Those were slippery, but they want to go there. Okay. So there's your Two of Swords again. With the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, which I'm going to turn over because guidelines, and the Six of Swords. So the Hierophant is here with the Page of Pentacles. And whenever I see the Hierophant with the Page of Pentacles, to me, that is a very clear combination of teacher and student. You were meant to teach this person something, but they never learned the lesson. But your ancestors are here saying, but that's not your fault. You did everything you could. But what you've done wrong, perhaps, is what they're guiding you towards here, is that it's time to release this person, but for some reason you're still hanging on to it. And I think that reason is nostalgia, perhaps illusions, perhaps feelings from the past, wanting to bring the past back to life. But this person has not shown themselves to be the person you thought they once were in the past. So with the World and the Two of Swords, we're getting the Ten of Swords, Judgment, and the Nine of Swords. So this is, again, is really asking you with this Judgment card to awaken your intuition to the sense that with the World and the Ten of Swords, those are very clear endings. Those are very clear, concise. You can't come back from this types of energies. And that is what they're asking you to focus on. That whatever you thought this relationship was in the past was all an illusion. So it's time to really wake up to that fact and let that go and finally put that cycle to an end so you can move forward with your life. Because right now, all this is doing is keeping you stuck in all these decision-making energies, and it's really stressing you out. So with the Six of Cups and Two of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune again. We have the Two of Swords again. We have the Two of Swords 3 times now, all the same message. You really need to use your intuition to discern the truth in this situation. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So yeah, there's a choice that you can make here. And the choice is between the Wheel and the Seven of Swords. Are you going to avoid making a decision? The Seven of Swords is you avoiding the decision, which I can already see you've been doing because you've got 3 twos here. You're not moving. You're just stuck between holding these 2 things and saying, which one am I going to do? But they're saying that is your choice. Get the wheel moving, shift the energy so you can start moving towards your destiny. Or are you going to avoid the decision because you're drowning in memories and perhaps false illusions? So that's what you're really being asked to focus on is are you aware that you're just avoiding making the decision because you just don't want to face the truth? But the good news is the message here is that you're going to see the truth. It's going to become very clear to you. And again, because you have help in the astral realm, really helping you to see that hard evidence we were talking about. So with the King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. So this is about you taking concise action. This is you not being stuck at these crossroads anymore. This is you saying, yes, I am moving forward. I am going to take action because I now know the truth. So now I am empowered with this Empress energy. I am now fully empowered to make a decision, move on from this. And with the King of Wands and the Empress, your power is so expansive. It looks like you're going to be empowered more than you even know that you're capable of, because the King of Wands and the Empress are a very powerful combination when we're talking about power. And the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands is a clear idea that you're going to have all the momentum you need to get out of this crossroads and know exactly which road you want to follow and which road you want to go down. So then finally, with the Tower and the Page of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, there's that momentum, and the Emperor. So this is looking to me to be a very strong soul tie. This was meant to be your Emperor to your Empress. This was meant to be someone who was meant to level up with you, but the problem is they didn't. And so the universe is clearly saying their time is up. I don't want you to think that this is the only Emperor out there for you. And this has nothing to do with gender. I'm sure you guys already know that, but the gender, your specific gender matters not at all. The Empress and the Emperor are a couple. And this is saying you were meant to be a couple with this person. But this person never leveled up the way you did. So there's going to be another person out there for you is the very strong message. But right now you have to free yourself from this person who never leveled up. They remained a Page of Pentacles when their destiny was meant to be the Emperor. That is a very big difference. Pages are very small energies. They're inexperienced. They're new. They hold a lot of potential, but potential is meaningless if you don't make something of it. And they never did. So this is really saying to take your independence from this situation. The Tower is going to hit this week in the form of hard evidence. You're going to be able to release this person. And with all these Wands energies, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, you're going to have a lot of momentum, a lot of wind in your back to move your life forward, where you will eventually be able to meet and find the person who's meant to be your other half of your couple, because that person is out there. It's just not going to be this person because their time is clearly up with the Tower. And I think you're going to learn a lot of this week, especially as we said, with this evidence that's coming in. So there you go. There is your energy for the week ahead. Please let me know how it was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.